I'm Robert Jones. I'm a captain in the U.S. Army JAG Corps, and I graduated from Emory Law in 2014. I really enjoyed my time at Emory Law. The friends I developed and the folks I was able to spend time with and learn alongside was just really beneficial, not just to my education, but to my development as a lawyer. The learning from the professors who wrote the textbooks was instrumental, I thought, in becoming who I needed to be as an attorney, and I just really enjoyed the 3 years I got to spend here. So my first 3 years out of Emory, I worked at a large firm in Atlanta in the intellectual property group, and it was fantastic work and challenging. The folks I got to work with were very supportive and really helped me develop as an attorney. But at the end of the day, all I was really felt like I was doing was moving money from one large corporation to another. I looked for other opportunities, other things I could do with my degree, and I found that becoming a judge advocate would give me a variety of skills in a variety of locations over my career, and all for the purpose of a greater good. You know, I'm serving America, yes, but I'm also working for individual soldiers, and I can see that impact on a daily basis, and that's what really keeps you going. At the end of the day, I come home energized. It's not draining. I would almost work for free. To be a U.S. Army judge advocate, you have to have certain qualifications. First, you have to have graduated law school. You have to pass the bar and be admitted to the highest court in your state. And then you have to have a certain level of fitness. That's both physical and moral fitness for you to be admitted. Because in the JAG Corps, you form the moral compass of the command. So it's important that you yourself have that compass as well. It's a 4-year commitment. And for active duty, that can mean 1 or 2 duty stations somewhere either here in the United States or in choice locations overseas, such as Germany and Northern Italy. Followed by that, you have the option to either resign your commission and try a new path, or you can stay around in the JAG Corps and make a career out of it. Currently, opportunities are available on each coast, and you end up gaining experience both in the courtroom and advising clients directly, senior officers within the military who have spent their time and are seasoned. And it's a pretty interesting and unique opportunity to be able to be in-house counsel, but also a prosecutor at the same time. When you're a U.S. Army judge advocate, you can be assigned to any type of unit, cavalry unit, airborne unit, infantry unit. And when you're in that unit, you follow their culture, which is to say that they're expecting you to act like any other soldier. We're soldiers and lawyers. They call them dual professionals. When I was assigned to the 18th Airborne Corps at Fort Bragg, now Fort Liberty, North Carolina, they sent me to airborne school. Completely normal for a JAG to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. That's because that's what all the other soldiers in the 18th Airborne Corps do. They want their lawyers to be able to do that as well. And that's something that you wouldn't expect, if you've seen A Few Good Men, for example, you may not expect for a lawyer to be doing that sort of activity. Also, you may have a preconception that all we do is work in the courtroom. That is a large portion of what we do. But I've personally practiced environmental law, working on endangered species issues, drainage issues, historical housing and buildings, the things you might not expect. I mean, the Army's the federal government's largest owner of historical buildings. And so we have a large responsibility, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done in that realm. And they ask JAGs to do it.